Yeah, you guys really are like the hip-hop early morning, late night talk show.
The Breakfast Club is the most powerful, popular, urban radio show in America.
Made it! Live from the Black Mothership in New York City, DJ Envy, Charlamagne the God, and Jess Hilarious.
Thank y'all for being cultural leaders, man. I appreciate what y'all do for the culture.
Collectively known as
Breakfast Club, bitches!
I'm always nervous when I do the Breakfast Club because sometimes you say stuff and it's just gonna get you in trouble. Everybody wake up!
Good morning, USA! Yo 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 yo.
Jess Hilarious.
Good morning.
Charlamagne the God.
Peace to the planet. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is?
Hump Day?
Yes, Wednesday, hump day, middle of the week. Good morning. What's up, Jess?
Nothing, I'm good. I got here a couple minutes early. Yeah, I feel good.
You feel good?
Yep.
Okay.
My sister cooked me and my dad dinner last night. Well, actually, my dad and my sister cooked me dinner.
Okay.
Last night we had stuffed chicken. It was stuffed with shrimp, cream cheese, spinach. It looked good. Don't play with me. I sent him a picture, right? And he was like, "Oh, you put AI on the food." I'm like, "Yo, like how?" She made green beans and what else? It was garlic mashed potatoes, right there. Garlic mashed potatoes. It was good.
Wow.
It was so good.
Who cleaned up after, though?
My dad.
His dad cooked and cleaned up?
Yes, he did. Him and my sister.
Your sister couldn't even clean up after the Pops cooked?
No, that's what he did. He did.
Man.
Well, enjoy it, because you 5 months pregnant now. When that baby come, you're going to be doing all the cooking. Ain't nobody going to have no more sympathy for you.
I know.
What's up with, I was going to say, what you did yesterday, Charlotte? Anything?
I don't even remember, but what was yesterday?
Tuesday?
What did I do yesterday?
This man getting old.
I don't remember. Nothing exciting.
Yeah, you know, it's bring your kids to work day tomorrow. Yes, and the only reason I know is because my kids were in my room like, "Dad, I need you to sign this permission slip because I'm coming with you to work." I'm like, we got to get up early in the morning, 4 in the morning. I don't care.
I don't care.
As long as they ain't got to go to school. And they was like, "Dad, your job's over at 10 o'clock, so I'm back home by 11. I got the whole day." They know everything. So
I feel like that's a teacher's mental health day. I feel like they say, you know what, bring your kids to work because I don't feel like dealing with them on this day, whatever it is.
Y'all see how it is.
Yes. They want to deal with them. I mean, that's our kids. We got to deal with them.
But now at work, it's
very.
You gonna see how they turn up tomorrow? You gonna see how they turn up? Is your sister coming tomorrow?
Yeah, she coming tomorrow.
Amen.
You gonna put them on her?
They're gonna be doing TikTok dances with her. Watch, they're gonna be doing all types of stuff. They're gonna be trying to show her how to flip and all types of stuff.
Sim is good with kids too. I feel like you can only bring your kids to certain jobs though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're not, if you like a construction worker, you ain't bringing your kid on the site.
You could. You just don't got to go up and all the way up. If you just want to show them the site, yes, you can. You can bring your kids there.
You're not. If you on scaffolds all day, you are not bringing your kids.
You're not gonna put them on a scaffold.
Exactly.
Hold on, you're not gonna do that.
You're not doing that.
You can bring them around the site and look, point up. This is the scaffold and stuff like that. Certain things you can do.
What if you're a hitman?
Jesus.
I'm just saying.
No.
What if that's your job?
Well, you can't bring your kid to an illegal job. You can't say I'm a drug dealer. I'm gonna put my son on the block with me and let him see what we do it on the day. You can't do that.
That's not a job.
Look,
he's a hitman.
That's a crime.
Neither is a hitman.
I don't know though.
Trained professional hitman.
Yeah.
That's illegal, sir.
You can't Google it. You can't get one off Google, but I don't know if they are all the way illegal. I don't know.
Yes, they are. Unless it's some government thing. But anyway.
Exactly.
NLE Choppa will be joining us today.
Hey.
That's right. He has a single out called Slut Me Out 2.
Damn, he can't bring his child to work either then. Lord have mercy.
And I got to check what guests we have tomorrow before I bring my kids up too.
Yeah, we definitely got to check.
Because,
You don't have no guests tomorrow.
Oh, good. All right.
Oh, good. Yeah.
No disrespect, but I ain't want to bring them up here with Sukiana up here. And Sukiana talking about pick your ass up and all that with the ass.
They daddy say way worse than Sukiana.
Touche.
They daddy should not be judging Sukiana.
Touche.
Okay.
You right. All right, well, let's get the show cracking. We got front page news when we come back. Donald Trump was in court. He was so mad yesterday. We'll tell you about that. Also, Joe Biden, he tried to pass something yesterday. We'll break it down.
Oh,
it's
good.
pretty good.
At least he's in the news.
He is in the news.
At least he got a headline.
I be searching for news, and I found something.
Lord have mercy.
I'll break it down when we come back. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. All right, now we were looking for some Joe Biden news. Now, the Senate has sent the foreign aid package to Joe Biden's desk. So right now, it's sitting on his desk waiting to be signed. In a 79-18 vote last night, senators approved a couple of things. In this package, they include $60 billion of aid to Ukraine.
Lord have mercy.
$26 billion to Israel.
Lord have mercy.
And $8 billion for security in Taiwan.
Lord have mercy. Nothing for America.
And legislation that gives TikTok's parent company 9 months to sell the social media app or see it banned in the U.S.
And they taking away TikTok. They don't want to give you nothing, and they taking away things that you enjoy. Lord have mercy.
So that's sitting on the president's desk, I guess, waiting for the president to sign. So when the president gets back, he can sign it, and we're going to be sending $60 bill, $26 bill, $8 bill, and then banning TikTok.
Wow.
Not a damn thing for America. Meanwhile, people in America trying to keep a roof over their head and keep some food on their table. Lord have mercy. And you taking away their TikTok. What are we to do?
What?
Now, also, the Federal Trade Commission votes to ban non-compete agreements. Now, if you don't know what a non-compete agreement is, that's if you, let's say you work at Macy's and they say that you can't work at JCPenney's for another 30 days or 60 days. They're taking that away because it's hurting people. If you can't work for 30 days or 60 days in that market, it really can affect you, how you pay your rent, how you pay your car note, how you pay your health coverage. So they're looking to ban non-compete agreements.
The vote happened just moments ago, and the measure passed by a margin of 3-2. Now, this is what they call a proposed final rule that would, in effect, ban most businesses from using non-compete clauses in hiring. The measure won't go into effect immediately. There is a period of time of about 180 days where this has to be worked through the process, but they're saying that under the new rule, new non-compete clauses will be banned for lower-level employees. And for higher level employees, what they're calling senior executives, existing non-compete clauses will still be allowed. However, for the rest of us who are not senior executives, non-compete clauses that are in effect now will be unenforceable once this measure finally does go through.
That used to be a huge deal in radio back in the day. Because if you would get fired from a radio station, you would have to sit out for 6 months because usually the competitor would hire you immediately if you were, decent.
Right.
Or good, or great. Right? So that used to be a big deal. Now you know it ain't nowhere to go.
Yeah,
if they're getting rid of non-compete clauses like that, then that means everybody's already consolidated in some way, shape, or form.
Yep.
So you saw one big company anyway. Or there's just simply no place to go.
Yeah, well, it affects people because now, usually, like you said, people couldn't work for 6 months. They couldn't work in that field for 6 months and had to find a job and then come back, but that's a good thing. And lastly, yesterday was the 6th day of Donald Trump's hush money trial, and we seen testimony from David Pecker, who is the former CEO of The Inquirer, and talks about some of the things that he did that was possibly not true.
Yesterday, new details unraveled out of a Lower Manhattan courtroom as veteran tabloid publisher David Pecker took to the stand, giving intimate details about his relationship with Trump and the role he played to catch and kill stories. Now, Pecker says around 2015, when Trump eyed the White House, he was asked by Michael Cohen and Trump what he could do to help the campaign. Well, Pecker testified he met with Cohen and Trump and pledged to run flattering stories about Trump and hit jobs on Trump's opponents, including a false story claiming Senator Ted Cruz's father was involved in the JFK assassination. Well, Pecker going on to say he also offered to be the campaign's eyes and ears to alert Cohen if he caught wind of any potentially damaging stories. Well, prosecutors allege the effort was a way to illegally influence the election.
Jesus.
It's April.
That's crazy.
It's April, almost May. And all we talking about in regards to our presidential candidates, like all the news we talking about, have nothing to do with us, the American people.
Nope.
Like you see all this money going to foreign countries, right?
Yep.
You see Trump in court.
Yep.
You look up stories about Biden and his Morehouse doesn't want him being the commencement speaker. And today it's his uncle may have been eaten by cannibals during World War II. But it's nothing about what either one of these individuals want to do for us, the American people. Somebody not doing their job on the campaign trail. Either that or the media not doing a good enough job. One of the two.
Well, that is front page news. When we come back, we have some more Trump news. We'll tell you about the gag order and how Trump got fined yesterday in court. We'll tell you about that. But everybody else, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, phone lines are wide open. 800-585-1051. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. This is your time to get it off your chest.
Keep calling.
800-585-1051. We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
Hello, hi. It's Pie with TikTok Podcast.
What's up, Ty? Get it off your chest.
It's Pie, P-I-E.
I'm sorry, Pie.
What's up, Pie?
It's all right. Y'all, oh my gosh, I'm excited for Charlamagne's event. I will be there this weekend with my crew. I'm just so excited. And Charlamagne, we all couldn't get our VIP tickets to all come backstage. But I may do something, and hopefully we stand out that I can give it to you. Will you by chance be coming out in the crowd?
Of course. I'll be walking around the festival this Saturday, so I'm sure you'll see me, just like I did last year. The second annual Black Effect Podcast Festival, happening this Saturday in Atlanta at Pullman Yards. Go get your tickets if you haven't already.
Hey, yes. Oh, my gosh. It's going to be lit, y'all. Y'all need to be there. But, yes, I hope to give you your gift that I made. I'm scared to send it there because you haven't been getting your gifts that other people been sending.
Yeah, people be stealing.
Yeah, but see, they can't steal this. This is customized for you.
I'm going to get it.
So hopefully you like it.
I'm sure I'll see y'all Saturday. I'm positive I will.
Yeah, I'm going to be holding it up in the crowd. So when you talking, hopefully this is a reminder. You be like, oh, that's what she was talking about.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. It's Pie from Hood Talk Podcast, y'all, out of Dayton, Ohio. Y'all follow us on Facebook. That's Helping Others Overcome Doubt. And follow D's Rugs. It's D-E-E-Z Rugs. That's R-U-G-Z. And that's straight out of Dayton, Ohio. Y'all have a great day.
You too, Mama.
Bye-bye.
Go to eventbrite.com, blackeffect.com/podcast festival to grab those few tickets that are left for this Saturday.
That's right. Hello, who's this?
This is D from Brooklyn.
D from Brooklyn. What up? Get it off your chest.
Yo, I'd like to say good morning, all. I wanna ask Envy. Yo, I think it's about time New York gets like a racetrack or a drag strip or something, man. These takeovers are getting ridiculous. They trying to make the speed limit 20 miles per hour, and I know nobody's gonna follow that. So we need somewhere to release our stress.
I mean, you could drive to a track. There's a couple of tracks within a 30-mile radius or a 45-mile radius. I don't race. I got 6 kids, so I can't crash and die. And so a track is too much of a liability for me. But there's tracks a lot. There's local tracks around where you can bring your cars to. That's safe and all that. But I don't race, brother.
All right, well.
When I was 21, I used to be the dumb one on the highways, jetting and racing everybody. But now I'm more of a cruiser.
Yeah, I'm saying for the culture, you gotta have somewhere for the young kids to express themselves. If they on the streets, they just driving reckless.
You right,
man. If y'all don't find y'all a virtual reality racing game to go drive, you know what I'm saying? Like you can get that same fix for speed in so many different places now. You do not have to be in a real car.
Nah, but they be doing a lot of dumb stuff. They be cutting off the highways and the roads, and they be racing, and a lot of these brothers be hurting themselves and killing themselves because the roads are potholes and rocks and pebbles and all types of things that makes your car fly off the road or into a barricade. So man, they just got to be careful.
They got so many VR racing games. I'm looking at the top 10 of them right now.
I literally just lost a little cousin like 3 months ago from that.
Racing, right?
Yep, racing.
Yeah, the VR is not the same as being on the road and having your own car, because a lot of people, they put a lot of money into their car and souping their cars up.
Have you driven any of these VR games?
I do, but it's not the same.
You crazy. The car, you can hear the car revving, you can feel the engine.
VR is the same as driving your car?
Try it. Try it and see.
You try VR sex and you tell me if it's the same too.
Oh my!
I haven't done that, but try the VR race car simulator and see. Just try it.
I've done it before.
You gonna end up like that episode of Black Mirror.
Right.
Yo, you seen that? Yo, they had the VR sex game.
Hold on, you talking about which one? You talking about?
The only one
with Anthony Mack.
Everybody was talking about. Yes, Anthony Mack.
My God,
they was having sex in the VR, in the virtual reality game. Yo, yeah. It was crazy. It got crazy.
It got crazy.
Yeah, that was the best episode. Though.
What was that episode called? It had a crazy name, like Black Snake or something.
No, nah. That was
Striking Vipers.
Striking Vipers.
Striking Vipers.
Black Snake is crazy.
Yeah, that sounds crazy. That sounds like a nightmare.
Well, if you saw the episode, you know why I might have thought it was Black Snake.
Right. But it was a good episode. It just got crazy
until the end.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
And they met up. Yeah.
I don't know what y'all talking about. Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us up now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
It's a new day.
This is your time to get it off your chest.
Wake up.
Whether you're mad or blessed.
It's time to get up and get something.
Call up now. 800-585-1051. We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
Hey, what's up? It's Sensei.
Sensei.
Yeah,
good morning.
What's up, brother? Get off your chest.
Good morning. How you guys doing? How you doing?
Good.
Hi to get my brother Envy from Dominica, family from Dominica. How you doing, my brother?
Hey, Dominica, what's up, brother? I'm good.
I'm good, man. I ain't speak to you since like probably Thanksgiving.
A long time, yeah. I haven't got to Dominica yet. One time, I'm gonna try to get there one day. I'm gonna try.
Yeah, I just wanted to talk about the importance of working out. Everybody always talk about mental health, like Charlamagne, but I just talk about the importance of working out because you got to have that mental strength and fortitude. So you sort of always work out.
Yeah, but you see what you started it off with? You said in order to work out, you got to have the mental strength.
That's right.
Yeah, you got to have the mental strength, but physical working out, keeps that, sustains that.
Because if you have a lot of people, when they're dealing with bad mental health, they get depressed and they don't want to do anything, and that's why they end up they don't have the motivation to work out. So it all starts with your mental, brother.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Charlamagne. That's a good point, my brother.
All right, brother. Well, you be safe out there.
All right. Thank you from EP System Self-Defense Club, my brothers.
Yes,
all right,
sir. Mental Health Awareness Month starts May 1st, by the way. May 1st is Mental Health Awareness Month.
And if you don't know what you're talking about, Jess, my father is part from the island of not Dominican, it's Dominica.
Bro, you Dominican.
It's a Caribbean island, and my dad's dad is half black, half from
that makes you Dominican.
Have something else. Yeah, we told you.
No, but it's a Caribbean. It's island. It's not
Dominican.
Spanish.
So it's black
island.
And more black.
No, it's not. He's Dominican.
Okay.
I'm not Dominican. It's Dominica.
Dominica. So he's Dominican.
Oh, my goodness. Hello, who's this?
Yo, what's going on, guys? Good morning. This is Keith from Brooklyn. You heard?
Good morning,
Brooklyn, you heard?
Yo, I love you guys from the bottom of my heart, man. I'm a fan of the Breakfast Club. I've been listening the whole time.
Appreciate you.
The whole 15 years. Now, I just want to say something to Charlamagne.
Go ahead, bro.
Charlamagne, you there, brother?
No.
Good morning to you, brother.
Good morning.
Look, I just want to say to you that I'm glad that you're feeling how I'm feeling. Because I called up there a couple months ago and I said the media is talking too much about Donald Trump. And remember, I was talking about Nikki Haley. Mm-hmm. You're now saying the same thing that I was saying, but now you're saying it in replace of Joe Biden. You're like, why is Trump sucking up all the news? I don't know what Joe Biden is doing. This is how I felt about Nikki Haley. I felt like you guys did not talk about Nikki Haley and what she was going to be doing. But now you feel how I feel.
Oh, no, I disagreed with you on Nikki Haley because I was talking about Nikki Haley. I was saying that the Republican Party should have got behind Nikki Haley instead of Donald Trump. We've had Nikki Haley up. I had Nikki Haley up here on Breakfast Club and I had her on The Daily Show. So,
God bless you, brother. I'm not trying to argue or whatever. I wasn't trying to argue with you about it. But what I'm trying to say is that I listen every day. But the contrast, like what you were saying, about the newspapers, Trump is sucking up all the news. He's sucking up all the news. This is what I was saying. I feel like every time I turn around, y'all talking about Donald Trump.
I agree, and it's weird because they constantly talk about the bad things that Donald Trump does, but never talk about any of the so-called good things that Biden and the Harris administration are doing. And then they wonder why people say things like, "Well, what is Joe Biden doing? What has he done?"
Hey, can I just ask you one more question? Can you just educate me on something real quick, brother?
If I have the information,
because hopefully you do. You say things like the media this and the media that. And it's almost like you're talking in the third person. What is that? Are you not the media or are you the media?
No, I'm talking about like the CNNs and the MSNBCs and, those outlets in particular.
The Post, the Daily News.
Because, really, I say CNN and MSNBC because those are left-leaning outlets. So one thing that the right does very well is control their narrative. The right feeds you exactly what they want you to get. All the left does is react to the right. The left is never pushing their own narrative. Because the left could amplify President Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris if they wanted to, but instead they spend so much time talking about Donald Trump because Donald Trump is what brings ratings. And I wish everybody would just admit that. I really wish they would just admit that.
Well, thank you, Keith. You heard?
Yo, I love you guys.
Peace.
Love you
Peace.
too.
Love you too, Keith.
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. Now we got Jess With The Mess coming up. What we talking about?
Absolutely. Meck the Stallion is in the news again for something not so good.
All right. We'll get into that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Well, let's get to Jess with the mess.
Yes, please. News is real. Whether it's Jess Hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore, just don't do no lies.
She don't spare nobody.
Worldwide Jess, worldwide mess.
On the Breakfast Club.
She's a culture shift.
She was able to get y'all to see something and understand something that nobody could get you to see.
It's time to set it off.
Okay, so Meg the Stallion is being sued. Her former cameraman, Emilio Garcia, see how that rolled off my tongue? He is suing her for allegedly creating a hostile work environment. So Emilio was working for her since 2018. The suit was filed yesterday in LA, and in the filing, Emilio claims that back in June 2022, Matt had sex with an unidentified woman right next to him while riding in an SUV during a tour stop in Ibiza, Spain. So this is worldwide news. He also claims that the next morning Megan told him never speak on what you saw, and he also said after the incident Megan's behavior changed. He claimed that he was body shamed, and she called him a fat bitch, and she told him spit your food out, right? And he claimed that is not funny.
I'm not laughing at him. I'm laughing at you.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not. I'm laughing.
So exactly.
I'm sorry.
He claims she suddenly changed his pay rate from a flat rate of $4,000 a month.
Rate?
A flat rate.
Oh, not fat rate. No.
A fat rate? No.
Flat rate, man.
Flat.
He said a fat rate.
A flat rate. Like $4,000.
Okay.
And he started paying, and she started paying him like per project. Like it's like a per project system. From there, he noticed he was gradually being booked less until he finally was told, we don't need your services no more in June of 2023. He's seeking compensation for back pay, medical expenses, sickness, emotional distress, employment benefits, and more. But Megan's lawyer said basically, with no sexual harassment claim filed and with salacious accusations to attempt to embarrass her, he said, adding, we will definitely deal with this in court. So
he didn't have a problem until he stopped getting paid. Because he said the event happened in 2019.
Yeah, or until he wasn't getting booked no more. Like
it's just an allegation.
Yeah,
it's just an accusation. And you know.
And it happened 2 years ago.
It happened 2 years ago.
Yep. But she still kept him on until 2023. So, you know, but he was just getting booked less and less and less. So.
Yeah, and our business probably changed because remember she wasn't on the road.
Yeah.
She wasn't doing too much because of the case. She was so she wouldn't need a photographer, right?
Yeah.
So I'm paying you. I don't need to pay you the same amount when I'm on the road.
Yeah.
So you get mad and. You know, and put up with this allegation.
And first of all,
yes,
why didn't you take any pictures or any video? You got you the cameraman.
Yeah, you the what you got a damn camera for then, huh?
You the cameraman.
But then she could sue him right back though, right? Because you can't record unless they tell you what to record.
Yeah, but if this is a money play, which it clearly looks like it is,
got you.
Okay,
you would have some type of evidence.
you would really have something to give. You know that's illegal.
Got
you would
you.
really have something to get some money.
Right.
This clearly is just a money play.
Yeah,
and I don't believe this story.
So, but he is saying he was mad that he seen Megan and the girl going at it. He said that was the file, sexual harassment.
He said he was trapped in the car. That's what he said.
I don't believe this story, man. And at some point, man, people got to just realize what a lot of these situations are. They're just money shakedowns. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. These people are trying to get paid, and these people think that if they come with these salacious stories, because what they do most of the time is go to the attorneys first, or they go to Megan's people first and say, we're going to release this story if you don't pay us X, Y, and Z. This happens to so many people
all the time.
And most people are like, F it, throw it out there. Because we know that nobody cares about the truth and the lie is more entertaining anyway. So this will be out for 24 hours, and it'll go away.
And if it's BS, it won't stick.
That's right.
Likely, so.
Fight me in court.
Now this is crazy, y'all, and I only got 2 minutes. Thank you, Charlamagne. Apple Watch saves woman's life. So a man from Lacey, Washington was just sentenced to 13 years in prison after trying to kill his wife in October of 2022. The reports say he tried to bury his wife alive after an argument that they had about divorces and finances. The man started beating his wife, then he restrained her with duct tape covering her eyes, her thighs, her hands, and ankles. The wife got a chance to dial 911 from her Apple Watch, but her husband found the watch and destroyed it. At first I was like, oh, he dumb because the watch, but then he found it and destroyed it. I was like, damn, he's smart. So then he took her to the woods and buried her alive nearby for help. Proof of 911 call and evidence from the burial scene helped to solidify her story. The man's lawyer and his actions the man's lawyer said that his actions were a result of PTSD, claiming that he was over-medicated and undertreated. But the man pled guilty anyway, and he apologized to his wife and kids for the pain he caused.
I'm mad he only got 13 years.
I'm mad he only got 13 years.
He should have got life. He tried to kill her. He thought she was dead.
This was premeditated. Like, this is planned.
Yeah, he thought she was dead. He beat her. He thought she was dead, buried her, and he only got 13 years.
What was the reason he got 13 years? Was it because he was
sentenced to 13 years after trying to kill his wife?
I'm saying, but was there a reason? Like, was he mentally ill? Was he on some type of medication?
That's what the lawyer presented.
He should have got life. He damn near thought he killed her. He buried her. He got 13 years. After what, 10 years in good behavior, he'll be out.
And how did the Apple Watch save her life again?
She was able to call 911 from it. Yeah, but he found it and destroyed it. But she still he duct taped all that, and she still dug herself out the hole.
That's a movie.
Yeah, you know the X Games. You ever see the X Games? The Asians they always win. So they always, you know what I'm saying? That like the Spartan vibes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Or like the My Ninja Warrior and all that.
Yes.
American Ninja Warrior, whatever they call it.
Doing that like
you about to call Alvin Gray to do the woman who dug herself out of the hole?
The wife who survived.
Hulu movie.
No.
Tubi.
Yes.
Yeah, Alvin be doing Tubi movies.
Yeah,
he did Reese TC. He did who's the other person he did? He did Jonathan Majors.
He did Megan.
He did Megan Thee Stallion. But it'd
the
be
rapper
like
who got shot in the hill.
The rapper who got shot in the hill.
Yep. The wife who didn't know who she married.
Yes.
And the actor who got chased around the city.
So this would be the woman who dug herself out.
Yes.
Something like
that.
The
wife who dug herself out after the husband tried to kill her. Yeah, and they always good. They only hour. Y'all need to watch them on YouTube, Amazon Prime, and Tubi, y'all. And that's Jess With The Mess.
Okay. Thank you, Jess. When we come back, we got front page news. We'll tell you about the gag order they put on Donald Trump. Means nothing. Also, Ryan Garcia talks about trolling and tipflation. We'll tell you what tipflation means when we come back. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
You're checking out the Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. Now, yesterday in sports, the Clippers beat the Mavericks. The Mavericks beat the Clippers 96-93. The Pacers beat the Bucks 125-108. And the Timberwolves beat the Suns 105-93. Now, Ryan Garcia talks about the fight over the weekend and talks how he was trolling a lot.
He's telling me that you trolled the entire world with the fight. Yeah, so was this all an act? What part of it was real? Tell us about it.
My cameraman Chance, Arce's there. Hey, we have it pre-recorded months ago. What did I say was going to happen? I said, I'm about to make sure everybody thinks I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I don't know what made me come up with the idea, honestly. I just, one day, just decided just to go all in and just commit to a plan that I had. And I was not going to budge for nobody. What was real, though, is at times I did drink a little bit during camp because I like to drink.
Well, it's obvious he was trolling. I mean, the fact we even asking that after what we saw on Saturday night, yes, it's obvious he was trolling.
And I told you, I was at a restaurant Thursday night, and I seen him there with a bunch of chicks, and he was drinking. I was like...
You ain't see him drinking.
I did, but I just assumed...
You didn't see him drinking.
No, I did, but I assumed it was water, because I was like, there's no boxer that's going to drink before a fight. So I'm like, it had to be water. I mean, he was...
Once again, it's part of the act. I'm going to go out to a public place where I know a lot of people are going to be at.
When I could possibly be recorded.
That's right. And I'm going to show out.
No, you can't record it there,
and then people and then people will go and talk about what they saw. And one of those people might be a radio personality who got a morning show.
Yeah. That I was just on.
He was just on.
It
worked. And it worked for him. I can't wait to see those pay-per-view numbers.
Now, also, he talks about how he feels about Donald Trump.
So how do you feel about the President Trump?
He's just a real individual that really loves the American people, and he tried his best to, tackle the real things that are affecting the American people, and they didn't like it because that side likes to push agendas, and Donald Trump's not about that. He's the only president that ever said Jesus' name. Whether it's authentic or not, we don't know, but we do know he said Jesus' name, and at the end of the day, that's a man that I could get back on because none of these politicians, they'll say everything but Jesus. So shout out Donald Trump. I will be voting for him. I would love to be part of his campaign because I'm a master promoter. So shout out Donald. Donald, hit me up.
Well, that's his opinion.
Yeah.
You can't be mad at him for his opinion. You know what I mean? If his opinion on who he's voting for gets you upset, then you need to get your priorities.
And his reasoning. I respect his reasoning.
That's his opinion.
But I don't think Donald Trump's the only politician that said Jesus.
That said Jesus.
Well, he's probably not. But once again, that's his opinion.
Yeah.
Okay? And
he's selling Bibles.
He's selling Bibles. And Trump's going to use that to say, see, Mexicans love me. Okay? Mexicans love me.
Even after everything I said, they love me still.
Now, also, Donald Trump was fined yesterday in court because he's not following the gag order.
Well, right now, we are still waiting for Judge Merchan ruling on whether Trump violated the gag order in the case with recent social media posts and comments about certain people involved in the trial. Well, prosecutors are asking the judge to fine Trump $1,000 per violation. And while the judge can impose imprisonment, the prosecution isn't seeking that just yet, but the former president not mincing words.
We have a gag order, which to me is totally unconstitutional. I'm not allowed to talk, but people are allowed to talk about me. So they can talk about me, they can say whatever they want, they can lie, but I'm not allowed to say anything. I just have to sit back and look at why a conflicted judge has ordered me to have a gag order. I don't think anybody's ever seen anything like this.
I don't know why they waste their time. Trump is clearly above the law. Like, they have no system in America that can prosecute somebody like Donald Trump. Rich, white male, former president, please. He wipes his ass with gag orders. You can't shut him up. You can try. But even when they do the gag orders, there's never any consequences to him speaking out the way he did.
But not only that,
they don't ever enforce him.
Trump is rich. I mean, he just
Allegedly.
had to put $140-something million in a bond, right? So what is $1,000 going to do to Donald Trump?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know how you even enforce a gag order on Donald Trump. Like, what do you do?
And lastly, they're saying tipflation is up right now. And tipflation is, they're saying Americans are spending more on tipping because they're saying people are feeling guilty for not tipping more. So when people are dropping off your Uber Eats or, or you go to a restaurant, people are tipping a lot more. Are you tipping a lot more?
Yes, especially when it comes to my food, because I want to secure the fact that nothing is going to happen to my food. So I always tip a lot more. I don't care. Especially, well, it depends on the service, but I actually haven't been getting bad service. Like, you talking about like Uber and all of that stuff? Yeah, I do.
I see myself tipping more a lot.
I do.
A lot more recently,
especially with DoorDash and stuff like that. These people handling your food, they gotta bring it. And then actually after hearing all those stories where people been eating people's food and all that, and they will eat your food if you don't tip and all of that. No, I'm tipping you. What's up? How you doing? How's your day? Give to see grandmother. Whatever. But bring my food.
Charlamagne?
Yeah, I've always felt like I was a good tipper. But yeah, definitely even more so now, because I guess the more I acquire, the more I feel like I want to tip as well. And just because I care about people, and I know folks that's out here struggling, especially places that you frequent all the time, right? Like the parking garage, or like, there's a juice bar I like to go to all the time. I see these individuals all the time, and like a lot of, especially in the juice bar, there's kids working in there. So they be happy when they get like a 20% tip, or you hit other and put in your own tip.
That's right.
They be happy about that, so of course.
All right, well, that is front page news. Now, when we come back, NLE Choppa will be joining us. He has a new single out right now. It's called Slut Me Out 2.
But get that in the system, please. I want to hear that while we're playing NLE Choppa's interview, man, because I think that record is a very positive record. There's a lot of self-affirmations, positive affirmations in that record.
You going to do the dance?
No. I'm a grown-ass man.
We'll see if you get to
Boy, you be that way up here trying to shimmy and get jiggy and all that.
I like to dance like big back women.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. It's the funniest ever.
NLE Choppa, when we come back, it's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
A slut.
What?
NLE, what?
Got a slut in the building.
Jesus Christ.
Slut. The biggest
slut. NLE Choppa, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up? Oh my God.
Why you say the biggest slut? You gotta call him the biggest
slut.
What
you mean? After his name is mixtape is Slut Me Out. He got the Slut Season tour. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Say his name first, then call him a slut.
NLE Choppa.
Look, mine got the shirt on, not Slut Me Out.
Mine. How you got your mama wearing the Slut Me Out shirt?
How you think I got her?
Jesus Christ.
Nah, it'll be a slut
It's mama love him, okay?
Oh, man.
You got a point. You ain't wrong when you're right.
Well, how you feeling, brother?
Man, I feel good as hell. I ain't gonna lie. Good. I feel like a damn blossom flower or something.
Where your face tattoo at?
With my who?
Your face tattoo.
What face tattoo?
Oh, okay.
Your face too pretty for me. I ain't gonna lie.
So you play a lot, yo. You go viral almost every day.
Like, I be telling people I sneeze, I'm gonna go viral. Every time it's just, you feel me? It's just destined.
Yeah.
What was the
gotta see me.
reason? Why'd you do the fake Krishan Rock tattoo?
Man, I was just plucking. That's something we call it Memphis plucking. Just playing around, just with y'all.
Who was you plucking at? Somebody in particular, or just?
Man, you know how people just believe in anything. You feel me? You throw the song in there with it, they believe in everything. You got 3 million people just saw your song. It's that simple.
Yeah. Congrats on the new record too, man. I saw the video you just posted where you was like, they thought it wasn't gonna work. They thought it wasn't gonna work.
Man, what? They do me like that every time. It's like every time I preview something, they'll be like, that's still it. But then that be it. I get a plaque every time.
I thought the song was just a very positive song full of affirmations.
Ain't it?
That's what I took it as.
That's a black king right there.
If I was a bad bitch, I'd want to fuck me too. I'd want to fuck me too. I'd want to slut me too. If I was a bad bitch, I'd want to fuck me too. I'd want to trap me too. Nothing freaky that I wouldn't do to me.
If you gotta do the lyrics, you gotta do the dance.
I was gonna say,
If you go do the lyrics, you gotta do the dance. You gotta do the dance.
Come on.
What's in that?
That's old school though. We've been doing it.
Gotta do the model walk in that bitch and you gotta.
Charlamagne, you don't know how to dance.
Oh, I ain't know the walking part of the dance. I just thought you had some confidence. When you walked out.
This is model walk, you feel me? Just get in that motherfucker. Feel me?
Tell me about the record. How the idea came to you? Was you looking in the mirror naked? Was you off in the mirror?
Man,
Jesus Christ. That's a question. You know what, Jess, can you ask that question?
How did the record come about? Was you looking in the mirror? Was you jacking off?
Damn. You want to be honest?
Yes.
I was thinking about you.
Okay.
No, with you.
No, now let's stop. How did it come about?
Nah, it came about. So what happened was I was in the car, right? And it was after my show, and I was just looking at myself. I was just scrolling through my phone, just looking at the month I had. You know, I be on my little mirror selfie sometimes, you feel me? After I do some push-ups or something, I just look in the mirror, I was like, damn, feel me? I'd take a little quick pic or whatever. So I must went and looked at some of the pictures I was taking over the month. I said, damn. I just said out loud, really just thinking out loud. I said, bro, if I was a bad bitch, I'd f me too. And I said it, and then when I heard it, when I heard my voice say it, I said, damn, that's a song.
That's it right there.
I think one of them was in the car with me. I said, I got to write that down. I wrote that down in my notes. 3 days later, I heard a beat. And it was the beat that y'all heard now with the song. And I was like, damn, that go perfect. I said, I got to come first bar. If I was a bad bitch, I want to f me too. That's the caption.
Who was in the car with you?
It is.
It was me. It was just the guys.
I feel like you challenging like the views on the way people, you know, you challenging people's views on masculinity in a lot of ways.
Man, I feel like on the real, when was masculinity ever just and just you
24/7
masculinity? If you want to be 100, masculinity is the power of doing. Like if you really break down the essence of masculine and feminine energy is receiving, attracting. Masculine is doing. Feel me? That's the real. That's the real. But I mean, like now, masculine. When people think masculine, they think of muscle and just power, and that's not what that really is. You're supposed to be able to know how to be powerful, playful, joyful, and keep all these different elements of you as a kid. Because as a kid, you would play all day until down there stepped on your shoe the wrong way. Now y'all fighting. You feel me? That's how that was. But as kids, we was always happy until it got to the point to where we won. But now it's like everybody brainwashing to be mad and on 10 toes and on 10 all the time, then get happy. I don't know, cause it's just backwards to me.
But it switched a little bit
that
though.
Narrative.
It switched a little bit in the industry because it's confusing now, right, to these kids. Because what we grew up on is women wear purses and they carry purses, but now men carry purses.
I'm gonna be honest though, like I've been seeing like men doing these type things. Like if you go back to the 70s, man, these men had they hair done more than women sometimes.
That's true.
Like, they was really, but when nobody saying like, oh, they gay or they doing this, they that. You feel me? Or they less of a man. Like, you feel me? I use prime examples like MC Hammer. Like, he was a dancing nigga, but like, I ain't gonna lie, wasn't nobody with MC Hammer.
Oh, MC Hammer.
We used to love MC Hammer.
No, I'm talking about
no, he's saying like,
in the streets.
Oh, yeah, MC Hammer beat the shit out you.
Immediately.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's just like, when do we get so gangsterized to where can't? Cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm very in tune with kids that's growing up in my city of Memphis, and I'm very in tune with a lot of people I've lost to the street life, and now that I'm realizing, I'm like, cuz like, what is we really doing? What is the point of being so heavily like just gangster-fied walking around here because the niggas I know, they serving life sentences and they dying. Like the last funeral I went to, I was just sitting there. I ain't cried nothing. I was just looking at the casket and God was just talking to me. He was like, how many more of these I got to bring you to before you kind of just start to get away from this entity? And at one period of time, you was like, I can't wait to his message. I can't wait till his music start aligning with his message. Yeah. And like, that's always sat on the back of my mind, you know, and that's just something I want to start getting into. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm still get on some G sometimes. But like, it's a good balance to be able to show people like, this ain't all of what God just put into me to just be a hard ass all day.
And this record is a self-love record.
That's exactly
so
what
it's kind of weird to see people mad at a man for loving himself.
On me. You want to know something though? It's because like in our community, I feel like it's unintentional, it's unconsciously. A lot of people are gravitated to the less confident person. So when they peep someone that's not as confident in themselves, it's easier to manipulate and control that person. But when you see a that's gonna wake up, you nagging on them, you gonna look at them, bitch, I'm gonna do me. And you gonna keep that shit pushing and keep that shit walking. You can't manipulate or control that person. So now it makes you uncomfortable. It bring out your insecurity. Yeah. So you feel me? That's just how this shit be.
All right, well, let's get into NLE Choppa's new joint, Slut Me Out 2. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. That was Slut Me Out 2, NLE Choppa. What up, y'all? It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. NLE Choppa's still here. I see your music has changed when you first came out, which I think is great because, like he said, is I think you realizing the effects you have on the youth and how many fans you have.
My prime example was like it was a point of time where kids I FaceTime people kids, and the first thing they'll do, like they'll bring like a toy gun in the camera and like hey, look, I got one of these, like as if like it'll impress me. Then you want to show me, and ever since then I kind of started being more conscious, but I also peep the amount of people that's not streaming my music in the hood, which makes me feel like God gives me that opportunity to still want to be able to perform or make this type of music just in moderation, because it's that like to go to the gym and listen to my shit. It's motherfuckers. I got white people overseas that just like to jump up and down on my shit. So I mean, I'm just conscious of everything. But
why is it so important to make sure that your parents are involved?
Man, protection. You feel me? So she white. My mom Deuce over there, Mom Chop.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead, Mom. I love her.
I love seeing her.
Yes,
I love seeing y'all together.
You do not move without his mom.
You ain't gonna hear one of them stories from me.
Yeah.
Feel me? Nobody playing with my bread. Nobody playing none of that stuff, because you feel me? I just got the right people around me. I don't surround myself around people I feel like that's just not meant to be on that journey. And you know, we got discernment. All praise to the Most High. We very guiding and protecting in that space. But you know, it's good to have people around you that just got your best interest.
Yeah.
Now, what about this picture with you recreating Tupac, man?
What did y'all say?
I don't know what it say, but it's just you in the tub.
He going lower them glasses like that.
Right, yeah, the picture with you in the tub with Pac.
Yes.
Oh, that ain't me. No. Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, that shit iconic though.
And you did that for your duck to promote your duck boot.
Yeah, the duck boot.
He got him with you. Let's pull him out. While you talking about it, pause.
Yes. Look at them. But why the Tupac picture to promote them?
I mean, it's slut season, baby.
Yeah.
It's slut season.
So you said Pac was a slut?
Yeah.
I mean, he was a slut at times.
He was a poetic slut.
It was a poetic. He was a poetic slut.
Yes.
He was an
Y'all been playing with Pac all week now. Cut it out.
Okay. But if you think about it though, that was my whole agenda with it, because I feel like a lot of people had Pac misconstrued. Feel me? A lot of people just feel like Pac just wanted to promote a thug image all day, but he was really more than a thug. But a lot of people in our community just don't appreciate that other part of him, because it's harder to be that person.
Yeah.
No, it's easy to get a gun.
No, we appreciated it. I think with Pac, man, what Pac shows me all the time is like you can't lead two lives. Yeah. Eventually the negative life will catch up to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But like you see how you peep it. There's a lot of people that done got that mindset to peep it. You feel me? So that's why I did that. I did it because it's a lot of people that only felt the vibration of negativity from Tupac, but they never felt to me. Him being in that tub is a confident version of himself. He love himself. He not insecure to get in that and he know who the audience was he was targeting, and that's all that really mattered to me. But I did it simply because a lot of people ain't seen that. A lot of ain't seen that picture.
Your generation, for sure.
A lot haven't seen that picture.
But why the duck boots? Other than the promoter,
man, ownership, ownership, bro. It's my shoe.
Speak that.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I got a lace shot with a pair. Oh, yeah.
What made y'all do that? And where can people buy them if they want them?
So factorylab.com, FCTRY lab.com or factory.com. One of those. If you just tune in on my socials, you will see it'll be out like May 9th. That's when we dropping it. But until then, I'm just be wearing it in the meantime. You can just go to my socials. But real dope shoe. I feel like the most important part about it is the post that really struck everybody's attention was like, I spent 5 years thinking an endorsement deal was just gonna drop out the sky for me. And I had to realize I had to first take accountability of how I first came out. Like I came out real gun heavy to where like I probably pushed a lot of brands away and they was kind of scared to mess with me. And you know, over 5 years during that time period, I'm like, man, why I don't have this? Why I do not have this endorsement or that or whatever? So it made me self-reflect, work on myself, clean my image. And then it still kind of didn't come. And I was like, you know what? God probably want me to not take a check, but create something to where I can write the check for other people. So, you know, just taking the ownership route, that's how I took it. And, yeah, man, we here.
Keep it locked. We got more with NLE Choppa when we come back. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Why a duck boot, though? Like, what does that signify to you?
So, duck boots, if you just look up the origin of a duck, like, I like to look at spiritual meanings of everything. Like, whenever I see something, I'm typing like Google, okay, what's the spiritual meaning of it? Because God, you know, he makes no mistakes with nature. Every animal, every insect, every animal, insect, all these different things, the way the wind blow, rain, sleet, snow, water, all these different things have a spiritual meaning and spiritual definition to it. And ducks just mean good omen, blessings and abundance. And it also means fertility because you always see ducks with their kids, with the other ducks. You feel me? So it's just a good omen. When I heard it, you know, shout out Omar. Omar, he's actually the guy that helped bring all the ideas for Ye to Life with Yeezy. So you know, Omar, he designed this boot, and feel me, it just fitted me. And that's what we doing.
Is there money still in music, or you got to go to products and?
Man, it's a lot of money in music, but I take it like this, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with what they call that, mama?
Diversifying?
Nah.
He said, mom.
Damn, what's that junk called? Residual income. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You feel me? That's what make the billionaires. Music ain't gonna pay the bills all the time, but music gonna get that bread though. Like, don't get me wrong, but you know, I just take the NBA player route. They get a contract and they only spend like they endorsement money.
That's right.
Do shit like that. But music pay good. I'm really like one of the youngest and the only artist that really sell records like at my age, like at my stamp. You feel me? So.
And you got this tour, man, but I see ain't no New York dates on it. And is that because you are also a special guest on a Boogie's tour? Is that why?
Yeah. So we're gonna pop. I'm gonna see y'all there.
I know, but what if like somebody like me want the whole show in New York? But I gotta just see you as a special guest at A Boogie's.
I ain't gonna lie, you want me to be 100?
Yeah.
Like,
so what have you been being this whole time?
I've been being like.
When people say,
90,
be honest, not like we've been here for 30 minutes already.
I've been being about 99.
Okay,
99.
Be 100 with me now about this.
But I ain't gonna lie, like, don't ever not appreciate the appetizer.
Oh.
You feel me? Because the appetizer be like, okay, I want to see more. So if I come out there and just do my shit for like 30, 20 minutes, pop my shit, you gonna be like, damn. You feel me? And it'll make you more intrigued to go see the rest of the show. But I mean, like a NLE Choppa show all the way through, it's like a real experience, like for real. Like it's next level. Y'all gotta see it.
So basically, we only gonna get a taste of this. So you gonna make me go get tickets from somewhere else.
Yeah.
So I can get the main course. I just got to get the appetizer.
It's still gonna be fun though. It's still gonna be
right.
fun as hell.
I got you. No, I know it is.
I didn't even know you could do that. I thought that was illegal to be on 2 different tours at the same time.
For real?
Yeah.
It's whatever you negotiate.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Negotiate
The rap, hip hop is like the most freedom sports you can play.
Yeah.
Feel me? You can be free. You can do all types.
But the festivals
You can
make you
wake up, say
sometimes
what
do
you
it, though,
want.
right?
Yeah.
Huh?
The festivals make you do that sometimes, right? The festival, they don't want you to do something in a 30-mile radius. The festivals.
Yeah, that'll happen sometime with festivals for sure. You can't do. They'll say some like you can't have an after party or something. You know what I'm saying? A little different like that.
Are you still having fun though?
Right.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
You can't tell.
I'm celibate right now though, so I can't have too much fun.
You ain't
But I'm
celibate.
having fun.
For real?
I'm celibate. Ramadan pushed me to be a little bit more just disciplined with my energy. That's why I like participating. Like I don't have a religion. I just believe in God and karma and prayer and doing good to people and getting it back. But I do like to take from different religions and apply them to my life. And when Ramadan came around, I did a Ramadan fast. I was eating fruit all through the day, and then I eat a meal at night.
You're not supposed to eat no fruit.
I know, but I made it. I did it my own. I did it like my own way.
Got you.
But I was participating with them. You feel me? But you know what I'm saying? And in the midst of that, God speaks to you. He brings a lot of clarity to you. And he was just telling me like, well, I'm taking you. You need to preserve a lot of the energy you would normally give out. So I really just been with self. That's why y'all heard that if I was a bad bitch.
Yeah.
When the last time you had some cheeks?
Yeah.
Huh?
Last time you had some cheeks?
Wow,
Jesus
I've been going 2
Christ.
months strong. 2 months strong.
Wow.
Yeah, about 2 months strong. If we include like this month ain't over yet, but a month I did the whole March and like this month. So I'm finished this.
How
month
long
out
you doing?
strong. I'm just going. Like I think God is positioning me for a whole lifestyle change.
I like
so
this.
it might be not.
Like it.
I don't think it's like a thing of like how long I'm going. It's more so like something I just gotta adjust to and like time like grow up into. It's hard though, cause I ain't gonna lie, cause I love women. Feel me? I just love women, boy.
Temptation is crazy, ain't it?
Man, what Garden of Eden? Everywhere. The Garden of Eden is everywhere.
Did you set your intention though? Did you say to yourself, I want me a good woman. So in order to get me a good woman, I gotta be the man I think this woman would deserve. Is it something like that?
No, I don't really want no woman like that. But I do.
Clarify that.
Yeah, clarify that night right now.
Yeah. I'm talking.
Jesus. 2024.
Like I work better solo.
Okay.
I work better focused. If that makes sense. But you feel me? I do have like women in my life to where I don't need sex from them. But they just good women to where like in my eyes they could be, you know what I'm saying, in a sense of a wife. But like not like I want a wife. You get me? But it's like God kind of already ordered that I gotta be around.
Yeah.
And it's just like you just gotta accept it.
Yeah.
That's like the stage I'm in. But I ain't just looking for nothing. I'm just more so just going with the flow of my order steps.
Now this is one of those times where people will say NLE Choppa's contradicting himself because he's celibate, but he out here on the slut season tour.
Yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, I think it's the perfect example to show people how you can be a slut but still in tune with yourself. I mean, like I could promote sex, but at the end of the day, they gonna be like, damn, he's celibate doing it.
Yeah,
it's gonna make you down there look in the mirror. Cause if he can do all this, like I'm around a lot of Charlamagne. Like I'm around bad every day. Like
I'm around a lot of
I'm around a lot of bad man. Like feel me, and to be able to be one and not, indulge and want to bite. I feel like it's showing a lot of my discipline. Like I really be patting myself on the back because I ain't gonna lie. The thing about God is God don't make no mistakes. I feel like in the Bible they say how Jesus had to walk through prostitutes.
Mary Magdalene.
You feel me? If you're gonna be someone that influence, God gotta be able to take you anywhere and you gonna still have to be able to show your discipline.
Yeah.
Like I can go to the red light district in Amsterdam where is everywhere. You feel me? Like you just gotta know how to block it out.
Yeah. Like what size is that?
This like a 10.
In a minute. Okay. All right.
You know,
so I wear
10.
6 and
wear with like some little heavy little sweat.
You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
Type
You
shit.
already got the swag. You already know. I
gotta get your size.
You know.
We gonna get sizes.
All right,
Okay.
Cool.
Right. Nice. The breakfast
Y'all
club.
don't need them, but thank you.
It's NLE Choppa. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Gotta ignore him sometimes.
He's
a little touched.
Yes, he's a lot touched. That's the problem.
Well, let's get right to Jess with the Mess.
News is real. Whether it's Jess Hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore, just don't do no lies.
She don't spare nobody.
Worldwide Jess, worldwide Mess.
On the Breakfast Club.
She's a culture shifter.
She was able to get y'all to see something and understand something that nobody could get you to see.
It's time to set it off.
Look, so Diddy team said since Lil Rod is, coming up with all these crazy allegations about Diddy, Diddy's team, they decided to expose Lil Rod's past. So we know that Lil Rod had a bunch of crazy allegations that he sued, and he also suing Diddy for $30 million, which I don't understand. How you think you're gonna get all that? Diddy's legal team is attempting to question his credibility based on his own criminal record. So Diddy's lawyers presented that Lil Rod has had several assault charges and even a reckless homicide charge over the years. Lil Rod faced a misdemeanor sexual assault charge in 2006 and domestic assault charges in 2009 and 2014.
Oh, so they white man in him.
Yeah,
basically.
Pretty much.
Pull up his past record.
So he had a sexual assault charge on his record?
Yeah. Yes, he did. And that's for the reckless homicide. Lil Rod was convicted for that crime, but his lawyer shared that he received that charge after getting into a tragic car accident in 2003. So Lil Rod was the driver, and he was 17 at the time. The police pulled him over, but he fled the scene, crashing and totaling the car. His cousin was in the passenger seat, and he died. The lawyer said that Lil Rod ran from the police because he was afraid, which is normal for a young black man in Chicago. And he argued that at the time, Lil Rod didn't have good legal representation, so he pled guilty to the reckless homicide charge. His legal team believes that none of those things should be held against Lil Rod, considering the assault charges were dropped and he has to live with the guilt of killing his own family member.
And none of those things should be held against Lil Rod because, if you're going to do a tit for tat like that, then what if they start pulling up Diddy's past?
Yeah.
But this is the thing. You have to do that because if I'm not wrong, Lil Rod was really at first just suing for his publishing and royalties. That's what it was first. And then he started talking about everything else that had nothing to do with his royalties and publishing. So it's the same thing. This is tit for tat.
I honestly don't see what it matters.
Yeah. Tiffany Haddish says she uses a fake X account on Twitter. Basically, I still can't get used to saying X yet. To respond to strangers. So at her at the LA Time Festival of Books, she talked about responding to strangers who post about her. She said, "I made me a fake page and now I'm talking S. How about that? Why is this lady attacking me? You talk about what goes around comes around. Don't worry." So she basically saying she actually makes, she has a fake account to go back at people. But that's creating more work for yourself. You log out of your real page instead of just not worrying about it. I used to do that. I used to be very, very frequent in the comments, looking for comments to talk about. To clap back at people. But it's it takes so much energy, it takes so much of your time, and then it takes a mental toll on you for real. Even people that be trying to act like they unbothered. Listen, that stuff was getting to me. So that's why Jess Hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore, has not commented since December 10th of 2023. And I won't. I'm going to try my best not to do it ever again in life.
I ain't been on Twitter since 2018, 2019.
Yeah.
And the thing, to Jess's point, just turn your phone off.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
But just simply
you do know people know that it's you when you're defending somebody so much. They be like, "Come on,
you going in?"
No, that's not true.
People know.
All the people that got these Stan accounts, so all the Bobs is Nicki Minaj. All the Navy is Rihanna.
But when somebody's defending, Tiffany Haddish, she ain't got the Haddishes.
She got fans. I'm sure
the Haddishes.
But I'm sure she got fans. Everybody got people that rock with them in some way, shape, or form.
When you defend too much, they know who it is.
I don't believe
Absolutely. I do believe that. But she says she don't have a fake Instagram, just a fake Twitter. I'm talking about personally my Instagram, because that's the main thing I'm on. I don't clap back no more. It takes too much mental space. It takes too much. Yeah.
Just simply turn your phone off.
Turn your phone off or exit out the app.
It's nothing crazier to me than people that complain about what's being said about them on X. Don't go on X.
By people who don't even know you.
They don't even know.
That's what I had to realize.
Yep.
So that is Jess with the Mess.
We in verbally abusive relationships with social media accounts. You mad at X. X ain't doing nothing to you. And he's doing it to yourself.
These people will never see you in their life.
Never. Nope.
And if they do, they will not say what they comment.
No, they probably ask you for a picture.
So that's that.
All right. Well, thank you, Jess. Now, when we come back, donkey today, who you giving that donkey to?
Man, 4 after the hour. This story is why you got to hear both sides. Not sure I agree with both sides, but we'll discuss.
All right. We'll get to that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
Was donkey up the day? Baby.
Damn, the hee-haw again.
It's time for donkey of the day.
I ain't trying to be donkey today no more.
They should be embarrassed by what they already did. I'm not making these people do these things.
Called donkey of the day, and it really caught me off guard.
Damn, Charlamagne, who got the donkey of the day today?
Well, Jess Hilarious, donkey of the day for Wednesday, April 24th goes to an Indiana man named Timothy Florence. Timothy is 53 years old, and on Sunday he was arrested after he allegedly shot and killed his neighbor. Now, I know some of y'all are thinking there might be a perfectly logical reason as to why Timothy shot and killed his neighbor. I don't know if logical is the word I would use, but let's discuss. Timothy is claiming self-defense after police said he shot his neighbor who was mowing grass near his property line. Okay, we got to hear both sides. Now, deputies who saw the video said it showed the victim blowing the cut grass off his property as Florence blew it back toward him with the leaf blower. So they had like a little battle going on. Florence also reportedly pointed the leaf blower at the victim, blowing air on him. Then the victim began mowing in Florence's direction, almost hitting his leg and causing him to step aside and blow air at the victim again. Then Florence went behind the lawnmower to the other side of the victim, drew a handgun from his holster, and shot the victim over his freaking lawn. There are really people out here who take the whole get off my lawn thing way too serious. Now, I want to discuss this for a second because there was a video I posted on my Instagram, at @CTHagod, CTHAGOD. Feel free to follow. There is a man, I don't know if you saw this video, Jess or Envy. There's a man who thinks it's funny to act like he's using his leaf blower, and then when black women walk by with wigs on, he comes up behind them and blows their wigs off.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Now, when I saw this video, first thing I thought was he's going to get shot. Okay, to me, what he, is doing with that leaf blower by blowing women's wigs off, that's assault to me. And I would consider the leaf blower a weapon, so I feel a person has the right to defend themselves against that. Never did I think that just a couple days later, I would be reporting that a man is dead because of outdoor power equipment. There is a man dead this morning because a lawn care gone wrong. Now, Timothy said he shot in self-defense because he was in fear of his life. Why would you be afraid when you got a gun? This man didn't pull a gun on you, didn't have a knife, not no hedge clippers, nothing. Y'all was just blowing wind and grass back and forth on each other, okay, until you, Timothy, decided to use bullets. That's why in life, they tell you for every action there is an equal or opposite reaction. At first, their actions were equal. You hit me with the leaf blower, I hit you with the leaf blower. That's equal. Opposite is you pulling out a handgun and deciding to put me under the grass and I'm cutting. Now, why did I tell you the story earlier about the man who was using the leaf blower to blow wigs off black women's heads? Well, because if this man, Timothy, gets off for self-defense because he feared for his life because someone was shooting the wind of a windblower at him and, they were, battling with outdoor power equipment. If he gets off in self-defense, for that, what you think gonna happen to your black ass if you keep running around here blowing the wigs off women's heads? The moral of the story is stop playing with people, okay? You using a windblower to blow off wigs. Meanwhile, that person may have a pistol on deck to push your wig back. Condolences to the 55-year-old man in Indiana who is no longer with us. And please let Remy Ma give his alleged killer, Timothy Florence, the biggest hee-haw.
Hee-haw, hee-haw. You stupid motherfucker. Are you dumb?
You think it's self-defense?
It went way too far.
It went too far, right?
It
went too far. Like, I don't know if I can chalk that up to self-defense.
Yeah, like you said, it was equal at first, and then it was like, what?
Yeah.
Did you really hate him? Did he do something else back in the day?
You had to pull out a whole gun and escalate the situation.
Yeah. That's crazy. But I have seen that guy, do that, blow wigs off of women's heads, and that is sad. And a lot of bitches be packing, like carrying these days. So, you can catch a couple bullets.
Don't tell him nothing. Well, I mean, that's why I did Donkey today, to tell him something.
Right.
But don't tell him nothing. Even though I'm telling him something, don't tell him nothing.
Because that's weird.
All right. Well, thank you for that Donkey today. All right, when we come back, let's open up the phone lines, 800-585-1051. Why are you looking at me? So I was talking to Jess in the other room, right? And, me and my wife do a podcast. And me and my wife, we talk about everything. If you tell me something, I'm telling her. If you tell her something, she's telling me. Just gonna let you know.
Right.
So one day we in bed and we sitting there and she was like, babe, let me tell you something. She was like, one of my friends told me about this thing called the Rose. Right? And she was like,
I just don't know why you do it to yourself.
No, because listen.
I
So
really
she
don't.
said she ordered the Rose and she was like, I was like, the Rose, yeah, whatever. She was like, nah, there's this new Rose that I tried. And she was like, baby, when I tried this Rose, and she started telling me what the Rose did. Right? Because I'm on the road and, I'm doing shows.
And then you tried to do it.
No, I didn't try to do it.
Tried to do it.
No, I did not try to do it. I did not.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Tell the truth.
No, I didn't. So
you yellow, you want to be a tulip.
Oh my God.
Tell the truth.
So she tells me about this Rose and how the Rose is making her body do this and body do that. And she was like, oh my God, the Rose. And I felt the way.
You got jealous.
I did.
So you wouldn't use the Rose on yourself.
I did not use the
Tell me where
Rose
the
on me,
story is
man.
going right now.
So I did not use the Rose, but I felt the way and I was upset.
Yeah.
Because she was so excited about this Rose. And I was like, I felt like, why you were so excited about this damn Rose? And I felt the way.
Right.
So I just want to know, do fellas feel a way when their wife
Does it
uses
make
sex
them
toys?
insecure a little bit to compete against the toy?
I took the batteries out when I went to work the next day. I was like, you ain't using this shit.
Petty.
The level
When
of
did you
insecurity.
realize? Yes. When did you
Jealousy.
realize that it was like,
envy?
Wait, what am I doing?
Your name is you got the right name.
DJ Envy.
So you never got insecure about your wife?
No.
Oh.
No.
There's got to be fellas out there because
Yeah.
Because I can't.
Yes, it's like a whole
You
listen,
didn't need all that.
especially the.
You told this whole story just to be able to do that.
No, it's not. But
That's
I'm
what
saying
wanted
you
to
can't
do.
compete with that.
You told
You
this
can't.
whole story just so you could do that on the radio. You want
turning
that to
it
be out
into
there.
something else, and you is smiling and gazing into his eyes, and you blushing and all that.
He likes to
I
put.
don't understand.
And see, that's the problem. Brothers don't like to share their feelings because people like you want to make fun of me. You was ready to make fun of me.
making fun of you.
And that's
Yes,
what you
you
do
did.
when you don't understand. You blush and gaze.
Jeff's daddy is so disgusted over there.
He was.
He over there like, God damn.
No, he's not.
There's a 90s gay slur for that, ain't it?
All right,
God.
800-585-1051. Fellas, do you ever feel insecure or feel away when
No.
your spouse or a significant other uses a sex toy?
Those are, that's assistance.
Especially the new ones these days.
No, that's assistance.
Yeah.
It got to the point where Jess was like, I got that one.
Yeah.
And one of the other producers was like, oh, I need it. Jess was like, I'll order for you tomorrow.
I'll order you one. Shoot. Amazon Prime.
All right, well, that's the question. 800-585-1051. Let's discuss. Does sex toy make you feel insecure?
Like they do envy. Add that part.
Just we know it's a no for you, but it's other men out there who get insecure about that. I trust you.
And they all light skinned.
Yo, shut up, man. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with the Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you're just joining us, I was talking to Jess in the other room. Me and my wife do this podcast called the Casey Crew Podcast. And on the last episode, I was talking about how I felt when she was telling me about the Rose, the sex toy. Me and my wife talk about everything. One night we're in bed and she was telling me, she was like, look, one of my friends recommended this Rose. And when I tried it, she was like, yo. She's like, it got to the point I had to stop. It was going so, my body was shaking. My fingernails was shaking. She was like, it was some, I've never seen like an out-of-body experience. And I felt the way.
Damn.
Like I was like, word, all right, no doubt, I'm going to sleep. And she was like, damn, you ain't even ask me no questions. I said, I didn't want to ask no questions.
I mean, you gave me all the info, yo.
You gave me all the info. So I kind of turned over and went to sleep. And
damn, you turned your back to it.
I definitely turned my back. I definitely turned my back.
Okay.
So we had a discussion, and I was like, yo, I feel away. Like, I felt insecure and kind of jealous of the Rose.
Yeah.
So, the question is 800-585-1051. Do people feel the same way like I did? Like, I even took the batteries out.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Now, Chris has hidden my toys. Like, he hides them. Because he'll get in the bed, one will be in the bed, one will be behind it. You know what I'm saying?
How many toys you got in the bed?
Envy.
All right.
Now listen.
Your daddy's
He's
right
truck
there.
driver. He's truck driver. My dad and I are grown together, so he understands. I'm pregnant right now, and nothing worse than that than a dad to see. All right, so No, he's a truck driver. He's gone most of the time, and yeah. So what's up?
So he just hired him.
Yes, he's like, yo, you know I was gonna be home. Like, you can't put him up. Like, what's, you know what I'm saying?
So Charlamagne, you use him with your wife, huh?
First of all, don't worry about what me and my wife do. But I will tell you, sensitive light-skinned individuals out there, you sensitive light-skinned men.
Chris is light-skinned.
Yes, he is.
All right, you don't got to throw him out there.
Sex toys are tools, and same way you need a wrench and a screwdriver and a hammer to get things done around the house. It's the same with sex toys. Look at them as tools. So get you a little work belt. You know what I'm saying? A little Batman utility belt. Have your Satisfyer Pro 2 on it. Have your G-Spot tongue vibrator. You know what I'm saying? Have your Rose. Have your cordless wand vibe. Okay, and get to work.
I know, that's right.
Okay, get the damn
he
work.
basically described his night.
He did his night.
Little tool belt linen.
Wow.
I know, that's right.
Get to work. What's wrong with y'all, man?
Lynette the builder.
Insecure over toys, hiding batteries like she don't got 3 backups.
He come in there and role play Leonard the landscaper.
Leonard the landscaper.
Bob Builder. Leonard the builder.
That's right.
Melvin.
Good morning. How y'all doing?
Hi. What's going on, Melvin? What's your thoughts, Melvin?
I wouldn't say I'm insecure, but I do get upset when she might promise me something by the end of the day, and I find out she ought to use her rose. So then she'd be good for the night. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, nah, that's crazy.
So you get upset?
I get upset because I'm like, you promised me one thing, then you use, you know what I'm saying, your junk. So then
promises.
Okay. Thank you, Melvin.
I'm with him on that.
Jazz, good morning, Jazz.
What's up, y'all? What's up?
Good morning.
What's up with you, Jazz? What's your thoughts, Jazz?
Good morning. My thought is, yes, men do get insecure as far as you using the rose. I had the same issue with an ex-boyfriend of mine and the current boyfriend of mine, but I just decided not to use the rose just to not get into that. But Envy, I see why you brought the topic up, because that ain't had nothing to do with y'all talking about today. Yo, woman, y'all take each other all the time back there.
You know what I think? I wonder if men are getting jealous, or if they feel more so like the brother who just called feel like once a woman does it, she don't want them anymore.
Yeah.
Like she done, got her fix for the
The
day.
sensation is already fulfilled. Like it's already, you know what I'm saying?
I wonder if they're more disappointed that they didn't get some as opposed to being jealous.
Gotcha.
Vito.
Yo.
Talk to me, Vito.
Yo, what's up, man? Hi, so I'm listening to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how I do it, I think you kind of look at it wrong. I think you, instead of resisting the role, you got to look at it as part of the team now. You know, y'all family.
That's right.
You got to incorporate it to the whole situation. It's gonna work out for you. I promise.
It's a tool, bro. It's a tool. Look at it like it's a tool. Like you can't. When you around the house, there's certain things like when your toilet clogged up. What do you grab?
The plunger.
Plunger. You need a tool. Look at these things as tools, man. You looking at it all wrong. It's a tool, bro.
Pops, what you say? Jess Hilarious Pops is here. Oh, we got OG. What you say, OG? Come to the mic, OG.
Oh God.
Turn OG mic on. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jess Hilarious' Pop. He's spending the day with us.
Why would y'all throw my phone in this?
Because he's the OG.
OG Kev, what's happening?
Before there was a Rose, OG. What do you say, OG?
Greetings, America. What I feel is I would be upset for a while, but then I think it frees up time for Sports Center.
What?
I never really watched the whole thing, but I think what the Rose adds to the element is I can get to watch the front half and the back half.
Well, okay.
Because it gets things done, so she good. Yeah, okay. I see what you're saying.
I never look at it like that, OG.
Yeah, sometimes you can just get more done for yourself. I get out, bowling, take up.
So you be tired more so. Like you just you tired. You don't want sex all the time. So it's like you appreciate the rules. Like
I'll go. Maybe I'll even go first and let the Rose finish up, or or vice versa. I just
so you gonna open up for the Rose.
Things right.
I think you should always let the Rose open up for you though, because then you ensure she get hers. So if you get in there, you know what I'm saying, and it don't take long.
But that's the problem. The Rose takes care of all. The Rose, we tired after the Rose. It's like, all right, so you never let a Rose open up. You let the Rose headline. Okay. The guy opens up and then I'm doing a lot. I know. I understand.
585-1051. If you're just joining us, I was talking about me and my wife's podcast. We have a podcast called the Casey Crew Podcast. We were talking about one night she was telling me about the rose that one of her friends recommended to her. She got it and she was like, the rose was this and that and the other, and it made me feel away. Like it made me feel away where I hit the batteries.
I just want one story, Envy. I just want one. of you actually satisfying your wife? Just one.
There's a million of them. You don't listen to the podcast.
I need to start listening.
You need to listen to the podcast.
These stories that you be presenting,
Yo,
they don't tell that tale.
You don't listen to the podcast. There's millions of them.
We ain't heard one.
You don't listen to them. Because that's normal.
Since you've been working here, have you heard one?
Oh, my God.
No success.
I got 6 success stories, all right?
No, that ain't no. Okay. That don't mean they were success.
Yes, don't play. Them kids came out the deal. Yeah.
That's right. 6 success stories. Let's talk about it. 800-585-1051 is the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Tell made it.
If y'all talking about it, you know we talking about it. It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with the Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. If you're just joining us, we were talking about, me and my wife, we have a podcast called the Casey Crew Podcast, where we talk about everything, relationship, marriage, everything that you could possibly imagine. And on the last episode, we were talking about my wife got a rose. Her friend recommended a rose. She tried it and was telling me, oh, the rose did this, the rose did that. And it made me feel away. I'm like, nah. So I hit the batteries. And we were talking about, fellas, do sex toys make you feel insecure, uncomfortable? We got John on the line. John, good morning.
Good morning, DJ.
What's up, John?
I was calling to tell you guys that I tried to melt that rose, man.
Damn.
Why would you melt something that brings your wife joy?
Because I heard a lot about it, but it wasn't working for me. I'm sorry.
It's not supposed to work for you.
You tried it on you. You tried it on the wrong person, John.
No. I wasn't trying it on me. I just didn't like the fact that it brought my wife that much pleasure.
We'll bring it with you.
Well, did it stop her from pleasuring you?
Nah.
Damn, so you just being a hater. I can
Yep,
see if y'all stop having sex a lot because due to the rose, but it ain't had nothing to do with you.
You felt like me,
melted
like
it?
nah. You talking about this? Nah, I can't have that.
If you called a
Can't have that at all. I'm sorry, man. It wasn't happening.
If you called a utility man to your house and he came over with no tools, the first thing you would ask him is, where the tools at?
Mm-hmm.
That's how y'all got to treat it when y'all be in the bedroom. Why are you going there?
But I got a tool already.
But your tool might not be working. Your tool might not work all the time.
Damn.
Right.
Thank you, John.
It's working.
Thank you, John. Hello,
Don't play
who's
with
this?
John.
Hello?
Hey, what's your name, Mama?
Soon.
All right,
You're
that sounds
liar.
like anonymous. That's a fake name.
Not no damn Susan.
I will go with Susan.
I hear Shaquana all in your voice.
Stupid.
Oh my God, it's not Shaquana.
Well, go ahead, Susan. Tell us, Susan.
Okay, I was married when we were both in the military, and he went to Korea for a year. I had a toy. He came home, and it was over. And this was before that machine that would suck your bean dry.
Yes.
Which one is that?
The Rose.
The Rose, okay.
Yes, I'm sorry. Hey, Jess.
Hey, girl, what's up?
So he got a divorce because he found your sex toy?
I left it in the shower unintentionally. So when we got married, we didn't have sex before marriage. So we didn't test drive or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it was some supplemental, right? Like you take vitamins as a supplement.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't know that I was using the supplement. And I accidentally left it out in the shower. And he came home from Korea. I was excited to see him. He came, got in the shower. He was like, what? Yeah, and it was over after that.
What would he rather you be doing? Sleeping with another man?
A man, yeah.
I probably should have been doing that, but I wasn't. But now I am.
Oh my God. I know that's right, Susan.
Well, thank you, Susan.
I'm looking online right now at the 2024 upgraded female rose flower.
Yes.
It's purple now.
Yes.
You seen it?
Yeah, and they
They
got a
sell it
pink
at
one coming out
Walmart.
too. Yeah, but they got this ombre one coming out. It's orange at the top and then white at the bottom.
Damn.
Oh, you know all your stuff, huh? Oh. Hello, who's this?
Yo, what up, though? This Rio.
Rio
What's
from
up,
Detroit.
Rio?
What up, though? Talk to us, Rio.
Man, look, Envy, bro, look, I'm telling you, you can't beat the machine, bro. You got to join it. You got to join it, bro. You can't beat it. It's
That's
there.
right.
It's here already. We got to deal with it.
It's like
Listen.
AI. You ain't going to be able to fight it. You better learn to use it.
Man, you got to use it on her. Don't let her use it on herself. You got to use it on her, and you add your little thing to it. I'm telling you, bro. She can use it all she wants to, but she ain't going to get the sensation like how you use it on her. You feel me?
And I'm glad you said that, my brother, because it's that's why I keep saying it's a tool.
Mm-hmm.
When you and that thing together are working as one, Ooh, now you really doing something.
But see, no, you ain't really doing nothing but hurting her. You trying to kill the cat, basically, because what the rose is designed to do is everything all in one already.
Mm-hmm.
So you either use the rose to get you excited, but don't go all the way in, let the man finish, or you let the man and you ain't done, and then you use the rose because you know your body.
Mm-hmm.
You know your body more than the man. That thing is powered up, especially when it's freshly charged or the batteries is, you know what I'm saying?
You can be doing other things while the rose is working. You can be kissing on her neck.
Yeah,
you
stuff like that.
Stomach,
but if it's too much construction going on down there, it will get destroyed.
Yeah, let the rose do this thing. You handle the rest.
Because it's like 17 modes. And then it's, it's
okay, Jess.
And then it's all types of cycles. So you don't want to beat it up like, you be like, dang, and then you be running.
Your daddy said 17.
It's only like this big.
Yeah, I know, but the power in that thing is crazy. So no, just let her do it, and then like you said, you kiss on her neck, get on the mood, talk to her, because roses can't talk.
Roses can't talk.
So you have to talk to her.
But you know what I feel disgusted about? The fact that, you know what I have in my mind?
What?
Charlamagne walking around his bedroom butt ass naked with a utility belt on.
With a utility belt with all the
toys.
toys.
On one side, a rose on one side, a Waka 3000 on the other side, and anal plugs in the back. Like that just...
You know what disgusts me?
What?
The fact that Gia ain't orgasm in 10 years.
Yo, shut up, man.
Okay, you already told us that. Now you telling us that she using a sex toy and you mad about that. Why won't you let her be happy?
Yo, shut up.
Okay?
You holding her in this marriage.
You know what disgusts me? You don't have one success story.
There's a million of them. Listen to the podcast.
You don't have one success story.
There's a million of them.
Where are the success stories, man?
There's a million of them.
I'm tired of you doing this. Stop laying yourself down on this cross.
I'm not laying myself down on this cross. I'm asking my brothers for advice.
Every year.
And there's a million of them.
Last year, when Real Love came out.
2 years ago.
2 years ago, I didn't make my wife orgasm in 10 years.
That's not true.
Now, I'm hiding my wife's batteries.
You take the captions out. You take the captions.
Why are you doing this?
You do what everybody does. You just read a little bit of the caption and you go hard.
Crazy. This is crazy to me. I think you need to.
Well, let me borrow your utility belt then.
I am, because you know what I want you to do? I want you to get some get back. Act like it's your vibrator. Put a little brown on the end of it. Okay. Make her jealous back envy. Make her jealous back.
Rose on me?
No.
What's wrong with you?
No.
We got Jess With The Mess. I hate this place. I'm never talking about nothing.
I'm going to bring you a waterproof Cobra vibrator. I'm even put a little chocolate on the end of it for you, and you put it under your pillow, and you make sure she finds she's going to think it's yours. She's going to be jealous.
What's wrong with you? That's why brothers don't talk about
this.
Says
right here in 2025, the rose will be talking.
No,
Damn.
no.
That's Jess Hilarious Pop. He's joined us today.
She don't spare nobody.
Worldwide Jess, worldwide Mack.
On the Breakfast Club.
She's the culture shift.
She was able to get y'all to see something and understand something that nobody could get you to see.
It's time to set it off.
Okay, so Caitlin Clark, she strikes a $28 million Nike deal. It's an 8-year deal. And when you break that up, it's $3.5 million a year. Way more than what she would be getting from the WNBA.
Yep.
This deal also includes her getting a signature basketball shoe down the road. I don't like that down the road, because it's 8 years. I feel like that's so long still.
You got to prove yourself a little bit.
Yeah, I saw one that said 4.
Yeah, I thought it was 4.
This is 8.
I think Under Armour offered her, a 4-year deal. And the Under Armour deal was actually worth more money, but she decided to go with Nike.
With Nike, yeah. Caitlin she first signed an NIL deal with Nike in 2022. However, it expired at the end of the 23-24 season. And it was reported earlier this month that Caitlin's WNBA contract was a 4-year, $338,000 deal, which gives her $76,535.
Well, drop on the clues bombs for Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
I hope Caitlin Clark goes to the WNBA and performs her ass off. I hope Angel Reese goes there and performs her ass off, because all of that's going to do is make everything in the WNBA rise. That's right. It's gonna make it's gonna make it better for women's basketball, period.
And they're seeing that already, and they should be able to restructure after the first year, because they're already saying they got to get bigger arenas.
Yeah.
They're selling more jerseys, so they can't base off of last year's salary because next year they're gonna make a ton of money. Probably, I'm not gonna say double, but I think damn near.
And somebody give Asia Wilson a sneaker deal. What are y'all waiting on to give the best player in the NBA a sneaker deal? Now is the time. She needs her own signature shoe.
Well, another good fact that this Nike deal with Caitlin Clark, because that's what we're talking about, is the richest sponsorship contract for a women's basketball player.
Wow.
Yep, she's just the third active WNBA player to have a shoe deal with a major brand. So congratulations,
Yeah, congrats to her.
Caitlin. I just wish it wasn't 8 years, but congratulations, though.
It makes it. It's gonna make it better for everybody.
Yeah,
like that
yeah.
stuff like that opens the doors for.
Yeah.
You know, the Asia Wilsons of the world.
And that's amazing.
But we have to go and support. We got to make sure that, you know,
Right.
you buy your girls the Caitlin Clark sneaker and we support.
Depends how they look.
I was gonna
It
say,
depends how they look. We're going to treat it just like we treat any other sneaker. Okay? Depends how it looks.
We support Kevin Durant sneaker. We support Kyrie Irving sneaker. We support any
If
of the
they
sneakers
look
come up.
good,
if
ain't buying no trash ass sneakers.
Yeah.
The rules ain't changing now. We ain't changing the rules.
You even bought the brothers. What's the
Baller brand.
The Baller brand
I bought
sneakers.
the slides.
Oh,
Did you ever get
He
them?
level
Yeah,
on
I got them.
slide.
I got them slides at the house right now.
I know that's right.
I still wear them some big Baller brand slides.
All right, cool. Listen, now this is worldwide news, right? So Grindr is facing Grindr, the dating app for gays. Yes, it's facing a class action lawsuit. So more than 670 Grindr users joined a class act lawsuit against the LGBTQ dating app. The lawsuit was filed in the UK, which makes this worldwide news, and claims the company monetize sensitive information such as HIV status. They're accusing the app of sharing information about their health, sex lives, and sexual orientation to advertisers without their knowledge or consent. If Grindr really is sharing whether they are HIV positive or not with other companies, that would be considered a breach of data protection laws. There are reportedly thousands of others willing to join the class action suit, but people can only join if they use Grindr, if they use the Grindr app before April 2020. So if you are a user before April 2020, yes, this applies to you. But if you joined Grindr after, no, they're not going to be held liable.
Most
for it.
people don't read the terms and conditions of any of these websites y'all signing up for.
I know.
You ain't never read the terms and conditions of Facebook, Twitter, Instagram,
Snapchat,
TikTok,
none of that.
Snapchat, Grindr. Y'all don't be reading Christian Mingle. Y'all ain't never read the terms and conditions of none of these places.
And these companies know that, so
Yes.
they put it all the way at the bottom because ain't nobody reading the bottom, right? All right. Oh my
Ain't
gosh.
nobody
the
reading
bottom.
the bottom.
Nobody
Reading the
let's just
bottom.
go past it.
Jesus.
Let's go past it. Please go past
Bottoms get read all the time, honey. I don't know what you talking about.
Listen, Grindr denied the claims. They try to deny the claims, right? Yo, we can't just breach.
I hate y'all.
This is, oh my God.
I don't take nothing serious.
Oh, man.
Listen, so a rep from Grindr basically said, we are committed to protecting all of our users.
Okay.
Or whatever, right? Even the ones in the UK. All right. The law firm that filed that class action suit believes members of the class action will take home hefty sums of money, given the severity of the breach. So all 670 Grindr users, y'all gonna be up if they, if this goes your way.
I got to read more of this situation because
Yeah.
I would think that they got terms and conditions that they either got to agree upon or not agree upon. So if there are people who didn't agree upon those terms and conditions, or they weren't asking for those terms and conditions, are telling people that they were sharing their information.
Yeah, they supposedly they were. Supposedly they changed it in April of 2020.
Oh, and didn't tell them
before. Yeah, they just didn't make it known, and that's why nobody really caught it. Because, like you said, people don't use, so nobody really caught that information change. But yeah, they changed it.
Well, thank you, Jess With The Mess.
No problem.
All right, well, let's get to the mix. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
You're checking out the Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a salute to NLE Choppa for joining us this morning.
Salute to NLE Choppa, man.
And his duck boots.
And his duck boots, but the song he got, Slut Me Too, or whatever it's called. To me, that's just a positive affirmation. And I know y'all want to clown the young man, but truth be told, as hard as it is for some people to get up in the morning and get motivated, whatever helps him and gets him motivated, I ain't mad at it. And if it helps somebody else to get motivated, I ain't mad at it. Do your thing, NLE.
Okay. All right. And also, your podcast festival is this weekend.
Oh, man, this Saturday, The second annual Black Effect Podcast Festival will be happening in Atlanta, Georgia, at Pullman Yards. Wallow and Gilly gonna be on that stage. Jess Hilarious gonna be on that stage. Doing her podcast, Carefully Reckless, Horrible Decisions. Mandy and Weezy on that stage. Paul Mines podcast. Dre and Lex. Debbie Brown will be there doing her Deeply Well podcast. Will Lucas will be there with Black Tech Green Money, and the Baller Alert Show will be there with a very special guest. I don't know if we can announce the guest yet, but it's one of Atlanta's greatest. So we'll see you Saturday. Make sure you go get your tickets at blackeffect.com/podcast festival or eventbrite.com. There's still some general admission tickets left, man. So we will see you Saturday at ATL, and we're going to be in Atlanta Friday.
That's right. We're going to be broadcasting live from Clark University. So if you're a student at Clark, find out how you can get tickets, and we can't wait to see you guys there.
Yeah, I saw something. Do they got to register somewhere?
I'm sure they had to register.
I saw Clark Atlanta tag us in something yesterday. Let me see if I could. Go to whatever. What is this? The AUCCENTRALLC Instagram.
Damn, you sound like me when I first started.
You ain't. Yeah, it's Friday, April 26th from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. We'll be at the Aldridge Auditorium, Clark Atlanta University, with our Atlanta station 96.1 The Beat. So.
Yeah, yep, and that's CAU. That's Clark Atlanta University, CAU 1988.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
1988.
Yeah,
yes.
so we see y'all Friday.
All right.
Clark Atlanta.
And when we come back, we got the positive note. You got something, Jess?
Yes, because the first weekend in May, Friday, May 3rd and Saturday, May 4th, your girl Jess Hilarious will be on that stage in Louisville, Kentucky, at Louisville Comedy Club. So make sure you get your tickets. I got 4 shows that weekend, and that's coming up, y'all. The tickets are almost actually sold out, but hop up on there and get them. I know y'all be like, you sell tables, and people be complaining like, I don't have 3 friends. You don't have 3 friends? That's crazy.
3 friends is tough.
3, I guess, these days. But just act like y'all cool for that night, honey. Come out and laugh. Y'all might end up better friends after my show. So get your tickets, y'all, at JessHilariousOfficial.com or www.louisvillecomedy.com.
All right. When we come back, we got the positive notice, The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. It's time to get up out of here. Charlamagne, you got a positive note?
I do, and the positive note is simple. Progress is impossible without change, and those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything.
Breakfast Club, bitches!
Y'all finished or y'all done?